So today we're in the Outer Banks at OBX Rods and Customs Festival, and I'm standing next to one of the coolest cars that I've seen so far out here. It's a 34 Plymouth Rat Rod, and this thing has all kinds of little Easter eggs hidden inside. So let's talk to the owner and find out more about it.
What's up, everybody? My name is Marty Martin, and you're watching East Coast Garage.
This thing's crazy, dude. I mean, I noticed the old lady up front, first thing I saw.
That's actually a hood ornament for a semi truck.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool. The more I like sit around and look at this thing, the more little Easter eggs all over the place, man. I probably missed something. The Bud Light Lime taps.
My wife drinks Bud Light Lime, so I had to give her a little plug there.
Is that why you painted it green?
We both like green.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Green's my favorite color.
I got a green dually.
Nice. Do you pull this with the dually?
Yes. It's actually called Lime Sherbet from Sherwin-Williams.
Oh yeah?
Or Martin Senior brand at Napa. The overflow bottle is a bottle of cognac.
Yeah, the overflow bottle is awesome. This thing got seatbelts?
Nah.
All right. No seatbelts, no rocks.
Yeah, it's a 1958 392 Hemi. So that goes way back, old school.
What kind of power does this make?
375 stock in 1958.
Right.
So with the blower, we're really not sure. We never dynoed it, but we're thinking at least another 100 with the blower on it.
Yeah,
so we never really did it to race. We just want to cruise around and enjoy it.
Yeah.
So, and it has a 518 Dakota transmission in it. It's all Mopar.
Right.
Even the rear end, 8 3/4 Mopar rear end. So
nice.
Everything I try to stay true to the same brand.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a half breed.
Right. That's cool. I'm sure it rips too. I mean, it can't weigh a whole lot.
I think the motor weighs more than the body and the frame.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
But it moves pretty good.
It sounds awesome, dude. What'd you say? This thing will make your ears bleed.
You can't hear the white bitch.
How many vehicles are in this vehicle?
It's a few.
Yeah.
It's actually a 34 Plymouth two-door sedan.
What about the roof? You put the sunroof in and...
It's actually a 07 Jeep Liberty.
Oh yeah?
I got a used roof, cut it apart, skinned it down, and bolted it in to fit.
That's wild,
so I can take the bolts out and take the whole roof out if I want to.
Wow.
And
that's
the sunroof works.
That's awesome.
So
that's definitely a plus.
Yes.
Because, yeah, you ain't got AC.
No, I ain't got no AC. Got a good heater in front though.
Oh yeah? Yeah.
That motor puts off the heat.
Yeah, I bet. But again, it's not about like going fast either. It's just cruising. Man.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Making noise, looking good.
It's a rough ride, but the attention you get makes up for it.
It's worth it. Yeah.
Yes.
For what it is, it actually rides really smooth, I think. You said it was a rough ride.
Like you hit a ball.
Yeah. Thanks for giving me. Oh, there it is. That's what you were talking about. Yeah, okay, fine. It's dropped. It's dropped. Is this grill factory too?
Yes, that is a 34
okay.
grill shell. The insert is aftermarket.
All right.
Alumacraft makes the insert for that.
Nice. I got to point out, like, even just this bolt right here, it's just like, it's a nice zinc coated grade 8
nothing
bolt.
Fancy.
You know, like nothing fancy, but it's nice, you know? Yeah, I can tell that you put time into it to take care of the little things. The whole chassis is powder coated, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I mean,
guy in Fredericksburg, Virginia did all that.
And I mean, why not? I mean, especially since you have pretty much an open chassis vehicle with...
Well, actually, my frame guy that made the frame,
yeah,
he said, I spent all this time building this frame and you're going to let it rust up?
Yeah.
I said, I'll go ahead and powder coat it.
Yeah. Good frame guy. So where these lights come out of?
They came with the body.
Came with it, okay.
Yes, so I'm not sure exactly what they are.
Right.
But I didn't paint those. I just sanded them down and
like that.
Put satin clear on them.
Yeah, it just looks like a nice brush finish.
Try to give a little bit of Rat Rod flavor to it.
Definitely has that. It has all the flavor.
Spotlights are for Harley Davidson.
Okay, cool.
So
and I love the attention to detail here with the shocks. They're painted with the patina look also.
If the car's rusty, shock got to be rusty too.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, but
well, even the steering stabilizer underneath is behind the grill, but it's patina too.
Oh yeah, I see. That's what's up.
Nobody sees everything the first time.
No,
They always come back and say, I didn't see that the first time.
Yeah.
Like the leg lamps. Kids love sitting in it.
I bet adults do too.
Some are afraid to, they can't get out. I told them they got to tuck and roll.
Yeah. So I'm sitting on like a 1/4 inch of metal. I got no seatbelt. I can't see the road in front of me. Got to look around the blowers. I can't hear myself think.
Right hand turns off. Hang in.
I bet. Better to have a passenger. Yeah, you're good. This thing is rowdy, man. I love it. I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
Not yet.
And your gas pedal and brake is a piston and a rod. That's just gangster, man. I like the cage that you built around the drive shaft and everything. That's real slick, man. That's a nice touch.
Everybody says, you worried? Nah, I said, I ain't worried. I ain't out there doing nothing stupid.
Yeah.
So, it just shows another, like the frame, you see the whole frame from inside.
Right, yeah.
The floor is underneath the frame.
Yeah, the back half is open.
Right.
Just don't drive it in the rain.
It's been known to happen a time or two.
Yeah, it happens, yeah. Don't see any windshield wipers either.
No. So, depending on how bad it rains and how fast we're going.
Yeah. Good coat of wax on the windshield goes a long way.
Yes, sir. But I actually got the car out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I've
Yeah.
had it 18 years.
Yeah, wow.
The guy had it in the barn for 20 years.
No kidding.
Put it outside and said it was time to sell it. It was just a body and a frame.
Right? Wow.
And the body is rust free. There's no
awesome.
rust on it.
That's awesome. You got lucky there.
Man, I got real lucky.
Mine is just the aggressive stance to it, the low top and the motor and all the Easter eggs inside. It's got to be my favorite part because just like you said a minute ago, you're not going to catch everything the first time. I think my second favorite thing might be my first favorite actually is the Rat Fink on the back. Your boy up there, the airbrush it, did a beautiful, I mean, it looks like it was printed out as a sticker, like it was computer generated. You know, it's beautiful.
What blew my mind was when I took the body there, I told him I wanted a Rat Fink on the back with the mask hanging down and a paint gun because I paint cars for a living.
Yeah.
He put the paper on the back and sketched it out in 10 minutes. He said something like that. I said, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And just out of his head. No picture, no nothing.
Wow.
Just out of his head.
The screwdriver and the paint, dude, I mean, there's a pretty cool story right here.
Right. What painter didn't use a screwdriver
Right.
to open a can of paint?
Yep.
Or spill paint.
And it looks like Rat Fink painted it. Rat Fink did a good job though. Yeah, and then the Patina paint job is great, man. Who did all the paint work?
Canyon Custom Airbrushing out of Glen Allen, Virginia.
Okay.
I painted green, sanded it down, told him I wanted pinup girls and Patina paint job and a Rat Fink, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he did a great job. From a 10-footer, it looks like it's rusted up. And I mean, that's the whole idea.
People come up all the time and touch it.
Yeah.
Is that paint? I said, yeah,
Right.
it's paint.
So you painted the base coat though, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that looks really good, man. Nice work with that. Dude, I'm gonna go check them out myself because I mean, I want to see their work. They got a YouTube channel, yeah?
It's on YouTube.
This is on YouTube? Man, that's awesome.
He did the toolbox in the back. You saw that?
Yeah, the toolbox
So he did
is
all
cool.
that.
The toolbox is super cool. What's the door paint, the Suicide Hot Rods?
Factory original suicide doors. So I just kind of tied it in all together.
I like it.
So
Yeah. 34 Plymouth came factory with suicide doors.
Yes.
Was that only for like a year or two? Or?
I think it was 2 years.
2 years?
I think
Okay.
33 and 34.
Yeah, all right.
I chopped it about 2.5 inches. Did most of the body work. I had friends help me do the body work. A friend of mine, Dave Windsor, did all the wiring, some mechanical work. A friend of mine, Joe Ramus, built the frame from scratch.
That's cool.
Front to back. So it's all
Nice.
home built. I know every nut and bolt on this car.
That's good. Yeah,
So-
that's awesome. Yeah, that definitely helps anytime it's like making a weird noise or something. You know where
Right.
to go, what's going on.
I know where to look.
Yeah, and then you know who to blame.
Yeah.
I like how the license plate is angled. I've seen that a couple times on some rat rods. Just another nice little touch to it.
I have some guys with their show cars who come up there and try to straighten it out. I said, man, you're not going to move it. It's made that way. You can't fix it.
Yeah.
Drives them crazy. That's actually a tail light for a motorcycle, holding the tag,
Oh, yeah.
tag light. That's for a
That's
motorcycle.
cool, man. Where'd you get these taillights from?
Rat Rod magazine, about 15 years ago, did their own build for their magazine, Centerfold. And they had a guy that sand casted these at home.
Oh, yeah.
And they advertised for them. And then I bought a set from him.
Cool.
And I did add the turn signal to them.
This is where you put gas in it on the roof?
That's where we put the gas in. That
Yeah.
is actually a speedster style motorcycle filler neck.
Oh, no kidding.
So
That's awesome. Now, how long does a build like this take start to finish? At least in this case.
this one took about 10 years.
Okay.
It's been done about 5 years now.
Yeah.
So about 10-year project in spare time. Life gets in the way.
Yeah, sure.
And at the end of the day, there was no bill on it.
Yeah, well,
So,
that's awesome.
yeah.
That's the goal, really. This isn't something that you rush through, for one. Realistically, a build that has all these custom touches to it, for one, it's probably never finished, and two, it takes a long time to get it even to this point.
And a lot of it is trial and error.
Yeah.
You think this is going to work,
Right.
but then here, it doesn't really work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and you know, you watch all these TV shows and stuff, and they're like, boom, 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 30-minute episode. You got a built vehicle, or you know, maybe a couple series or something like that.
Yes, I want to see the edit room. Some of these TV shows have ruined that for the average person.
In my opinion, that takes away a little bit of the appreciation for it too, because when you realize how much time, money, effort, late nights, early mornings, long road trips that a build like this takes, that's when, like, for me, just the appreciation and the value. And
Right, you appreciate it more at the end.
You know, like we were talking about before, the more you look at this thing, you got a piston and a connecting rod as your gas and brake pedal. That's just gangster. Like, I mean, this thing is just open, got a drive shaft right here. You see everything back. You know, you were talking about the toolbox that he painted. So yeah, we just went on a ride and I was watching this camera bouncing around and the audio is just peaked out. We got 8 pipes of America Freedom, big blower. I'll tell you what, this is one rowdy ride. It rides good, but then it don't ride good. You know, you hit a bump and you end up getting a little bit of airtime under your ass.
You feel it.
But yeah, it's sitting on, you know, quarter, maybe 1/8 inch.
Probably 1/8 inch aluminum.
1/8 inch aluminum. It's actually not that bad. And how long of a road trip have you taken in this car?
3.5 hours been the longest so far.
Yeah.
One way.
Wow.
So
that's crazy, man. And you know, it's a neck breaker. It's just awesome, man. So I appreciate you giving us a ride today.
Ain't no problem.
And letting us talk about it. You know, this thing's super cool, super awesome. Thank you all for watching this video, and we'll see you all in the next one. Yo, Marty, thanks again for telling us all about your awesome rat rod. We randomly met at the OBX Rods and Customs Festival and started filming on the spot. It was such a good show and I met some awesome people. We'll be back with another crazy build from the show. Thanks for checking this out and we'll see you there.